Let me ask you something. Does your life ever feel like it's falling just a little bit short of what you wish it was? Honestly, it's a feeling that sneaks up on the absolute best of us. We get stuck in this frustrating loop, stressing over why things just aren't clicking, or why our biggest goals feel perpetually out of reach. But what if I told you the problem isn't your lack of effort? What if it's actually your energy? Today, we are unpacking the incredible insights of spiritual leader Gabrielle Bernstein. She suggests there's this invisible power all around us, and once you figure out how to tap into it, you can finally stop pushing so hard and start letting things flow. So welcome to this explainer on becoming a super attractor. We're going to completely break down Bernstein's core philosophy on how to make a massive, practical energy shift in your daily life. Our goal here is super clear. We are looking at exactly how to stop stressing, identify the hidden forces holding you back, and realign your energy so that success and happiness naturally start coming your way.
All right, let's map out exactly where we're headed today. First, we'll look at the power of your energy. Second, rewiring your happiness. Third, we'll open up the Super Attractor toolkit. And fourth, co-creating your reality. Let's dive in.
Okay, jumping right into section 1, the power of your energy. Changing your energetic request. So what actually is our target state here? Well, a super attractor is basically someone who actively raises their vibrations to powerfully co-create with the universe. It's all about naturally pulling your goals toward you, instead of constantly feeling like you're swimming against the current. And the brilliant part is, literally just by tuning into this explainer today, you are already signaling to the universe that you are open, willing, and completely ready for change.
But there is a bit of a catch. The universe is always listening to you. It's kind of like a giant mirror. If you're constantly stuck in a loop of negative thinking, well, everything around you is going to reflect those exact negative vibes right back at you. So the absolute most crucial step is that we have to clean up our energetic requests. And how do we do that? By getting incredibly clear on what you actually desire and, this is key, declaring it out loud. Speaking it brings clarity and immediately shifts the energy behind what you're actually asking for.
Now, of course, we all hit the wall sometimes, right? Feeling unmotivated is completely temporary, and it happens to absolutely everyone, even the most highly successful people you can think of. The difference is really just how you respond to that exhaustion. The key out of that slump is to realign your energy. The source material heavily stresses that the single most powerful way to access your mind's full capacity to tune back in is through daily meditation. It basically acts as an energetic reset button.
Moving right along to section 2, rewiring your happiness and dismantling old beliefs. The author Deepak Chopra actually hit the nail on the head here with a quote that perfectly captures Gabrielle Bernstein's philosophy. He says, "Happiness for a reason is still misery." Now, really think about that for a second. If your joy is tied entirely to a promotion or a new relationship or buying a house, it's incredibly fragile, because the exact moment you lose that external reason, your happiness just vanishes right along with it. And this perfectly illustrates the trap that so many of us have been stuck in. We've been fed this destructive myth our entire lives, the idea that happiness requires hard work and suffering, that you literally have to bleed to earn it. But the core truth we're unpacking today is recognizing that you inherently deserve good things, and they can absolutely come to you easily. You do not have to justify your joy through suffering. So, when you do catch yourself falling back into that old, exhausting, suffering mindset, you need a mechanism to snap out of it. Bernstein calls this the choose again method, and it is highly actionable. First step, identify the feeling. Just recognize if you're holding negative energy in your body, like fear or worry. Second step, forgive yourself for having those thoughts. Don't judge yourself, just kind of thank yourself for noticing what isn't working. And step 3, choose again. Actively let the universe guide you toward more positive, creative solutions that will lead you to a happier future. That perfectly sets up section 3, the Super Attractor toolkit, focusing on mantras and appreciation. Let's look at how you systematically anchor a positive emotion. It's a simple 3-part process. First up is recall. Take a second to think back to a specific time you felt the exact positive emotion you want to experience right now. Got it? Okay, next is declare. Pick a customized mantra that perfectly matches that feeling. And finally, practice. Write that mantra down, say it out loud, and use it in your daily meditation whenever you feel yourself slipping into a negative headspace. Now let's be real. life is constantly going to throw frustrating roadblocks at us. You might lose your wallet, or you might get stuck in horrible gridlock traffic. It happens to all of us. The secret to not letting those moments completely derail your vibe is to develop a relentless habit of appreciation. We have to actively build the mental muscle of looking for the hidden benefit in those frustrating situations to maintain a consistent level of high positive energy.
To put this into perspective, let's look at a timeline based on a story about the author's friend, Alex. On day 1, Alex made a really bad business decision. For the next several months, he was completely stuck in that second phase, experiencing constant, crippling anxiety, fixated entirely on the mistake. But look at the pivot point right here. His reality only shifted when he finally began to appreciate the lesson he actually learned from that tough experience. The very moment he found the hidden benefit, his whole future opened up. He found a way forward and left the negativity completely in the rearview mirror.
And that brings us to our final stop, Section 4, Co-creating your reality through the power of intention.
I really want to clear up a crucial misconception right off the bat. Being a super attractor is absolutely not about pretending bad things never happen. It is not about living in some delusion of a challenge-free utopia, or exhausting yourself trying to obsessively control every single passing thought. Honestly, that sounds exhausting. It's actually about raising your overall vibration so that when challenges inevitably do pop up, you're in a grounded position to powerfully co-create with the universe to navigate right through them.
So, to tie this all together, here is the big takeaway. You need to clarify your desires through pure intention. When you align your thoughts and your energy with faith, you can legitimately expect miracles. You really have to trust that the universe is constantly listening and actively guiding you toward the highest good. By simply maintaining a life filled with positive energy, you clear the path, guaranteeing that the universe will guide you toward creative solutions no matter how difficult a situation might seem at first. So, I'll wrap up our explainer today with this really provocative, memorable question drawn straight from the source material. How do you intend to vibe with the universe? Because you now have the structured toolkit to dismantle the old myth of suffering, to consciously choose again when worry creeps in, and to clarify your energetic requests. The choice of what energy you project today is entirely yours. Consciously choose your vibe and just watch as your reality shifts to match it.